Hey everybody, it is Saturday, July 8th. I just dropped off a bag full of cereal. It's stale cereal that was gifted to me for the animals. So if you know anybody that has farm animals, you should definitely pass your food scraps along because these guys will eat it. They don't care, they're not picky. Here are the goats. I'm not sure if they're pregnant or not. Haven't seen any real signs, but you know, maybe I'm too early still because they're due in September if they are pregnant. And here are the pigs. We've been practicing scratching and touching the past week or so. They're getting a little bit better. As you can see, they're not too keen on it. As soon as I come near them, they kind of walk away, but anyways, everybody's alive, everybody's outside. Good news, we got our new solar door in. So this door is made of plastic. There are nicer ones that are made of aluminum. But this one's made of plastic, and what it does is it has a solar sensor. So at dawn, when the sun comes up, it opens, and at dusk, when the sun goes down, it closes. So this has been great. These guys have been not having to wait for me, and I mean the chickens have not been having to wait for me to come out and let them out in the morning, which is good and bad because the roosters go off early in the morning. So it's good because they get to go out, but it's bad because the rooster is just cockadoodling his little face off at 6 in the morning, which is not my favorite, but whatever. And the other day we made a chicken-proof rat feeder. That's right, you heard me correctly. A chicken-proof rat feeder because these guys have not figured it out yet. Let me show you what we did here. I'm just going to close this so that the goats don't barge in. As you guys know, this is the new coop. And so what this is a rat-proof feeder hanging from the ceiling. It's just a Home Depot or Rona bucket. See, there goes a rat right now. It's just a bucket hanging from the ceiling, and it has a carabiner here so I can unhook and hook. It has a lid, and down here it has a little dangly toggle thing, and when you peck it, food comes out. But I gave these guys a crash course and they don't get it because they haven't been looking at my hand to see the pecking motion. So this is, come in, I'll show you how to do it. She won't come in because I'm here. Come here. But yeah, this is supposed to just drop down feed, and the chickens are supposed to activate it themselves, but it's been 2 days now and they haven't gotten the idea yet. So I guess we'll have to continue working on that. But the idea is that I'm going to put a lot of food in here and I won't have to keep taking it out and putting it in and taking it out. So yeah, it's more of a permanent fixture. The next thing we're going to do is work on a waterer because right now I just have this bucket. It gets dirty. Let's see if we have any eggs. Oh, I got 3 eggs today. Exciting stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna... Alright. Give these guys some more water. It's been pretty hot. It's been almost 40 freaking degrees out. What are you chewing on? Okay, I'll be back. Just letting their pool fill up. This morning I continued hacking these blackberry bushes down, and I'm getting there slowly but surely. There's still quite a bit to go, but if I can get 6 feet hacked down a day going this way, I figure I probably have you know, 2 more days worth of hacking. And it's not a full day. It's like maybe, you know, an hour, whatever. It looks worse than it is. But as I was hacking things down, I keep discovering treasures. And I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a giant horse trough back here, a big plastic one that's been stored upside down. And I would really, really like that. But if you walk around to the other side of the fence, I started trying to get to it, and I literally don't even know if I'm at the right spot. I can't see the fence. I don't know how far back this goes. Maybe it's like 10 feet. I have no idea. It's crazy that it's gone on this long. But yeah, I found this too. Whatever. I don't know how I'm gonna get this trough out. But yeah, wish me luck. I'm not sure if I've ever shown the other side of the barn. So this is it. That's the soon-to-be pig area that I was talking about in a previous video. And this is the goat stall, and then that's the pig stall. And then over here is like the feed room. And then over there is the veggie garden. But yeah, the idea is that we're going to fence in this area all the way, and then this will be a pen. And then over here, this is the area that we leveled and seeded. This is probably going to be 2 pens, and then I'd like to put a gate down there and this gate here so that the animals can come out here sometimes, because they've picked that area clean that they're in, and they're starving, kind of. They're bored, you know, like there's not a whole lot for them to do. But yeah, I patched their pool. I patched their pool this week, the kiddie pool, because they had perforated it, and now I'm just refilling it for them. Hi, Big Big! I also wanted to show the newest piece for the farm is this Craftsman ride-on lawnmower. It's probably about 40 years old. From a guy on Facebook Marketplace. So we finally got our lawn cut. But it needs a new tire, so that's what Mike's doing right now. But it's, I believe, a 1999 model, but it's good because it's got a metal body, and we can just paint it up and make it look pretty, right, Gary? Like you. It was actually good that it has a metal body, because all the newer ones have plastic bodies, and when they're sitting out in the sun for years and years and years, the plastic just gets brittle and breaks when you touch it. Everybody's hungry. But this is the garden. I mulched it with our fresh lawn cuttings because I'm tired of weeding. I spent hours weeding this. But yeah, the tomatoes are starting to come in. potatoes looking good. I gotta water this, but I got a couple zucchinis that are starting to produce here. I bought some, they were supposed to be cucumbers off of a lady off Facebook Marketplace, but I had them in this plastic planter with it had a trellis on it. And then as they're growing, I'm realizing that they look like zucchinis. So I put them out here and it turns out they are zucchinis. But yeah, they're starting to produce baby zucchinis. That's I think it's a Brussels sprout. It said it was a Brussels sprout, but to be honest with you, it's kind of looking like it might be a cauliflower to me. I don't know. We'll see. Watermelon isn't doing a whole lot. And then at the back, there's the acorn squash is starting to vine out. And then we've got our Swiss chard growing here. This in the middle here is spinach that's gone to seed, but I'm letting it go to seed because I'm going to keep the seeds for next year. And then this was a real pain in the ass because I planted a bunch of lettuce and then all of the weeds started growing in it and I couldn't tell the difference between the lettuce and the weeds. So I literally sat here with a fine-tooth comb and like weeded everything that I could, and I'm sure I plucked some lettuce by accident, but we do have some romaine lettuce growing over here. There's supposed to be iceberg lettuce here, but I might have pulled it, I don't know. And then I planted our rhubarb, and this over here is a horseradish. And then back in this area we planted onions. And here where that mound of dirt was, I'm pretty sure is where the previous tenants had their potatoes, because all of this is potato plants, or it looks like potato plants to me. But all of that is potatoes. So I'm gonna have potatoes coming out the wazoo, folks. And I also, on that back fence there, I planted some sunflowers, so I'm hoping that they start coming up. That would be nice to see. And I figured out what was growing over there. It wasn't onions, it was garlic. I just didn't know what it was because they were so small, and they're actually like baby garlics. They're cute, but kind of useless. Here I planted some beans. I'm hoping that they grow up the fencing. And then on this back side here, on that ledge, I planted some peas. I don't know what's going to happen with them, but we'll see. It's worth a shot. So I'm going to feed these guys and I'm going to water the garden. And last weekend, Mike installed these shelves. This is like a catwalk, if you will, because the front door of the feed room, or the front window, is open for the cat, who we've named Larry, to get in and out. And we opened that window last Saturday and we haven't seen Larry since. So Larry's on the lam. I don't know where the hell he is, and I hope he comes back. But his food and his water have not been touched in a week. So I'm hoping he's okay, and I'm hoping he can still figure out how to get back here. Okay, our door is still open, which is good, and it looks like they're all in, so I'm going to shut the door. No, go back in. Get in there. I'll lock you out. I still come out here in the evening to shut up the barn at night, so it's okay. It's not like I don't still have to come out here, because I do. No, you gotta go back in. But yeah, their door is staying open late enough that they get in there, which is good. The automatic chicken door has been great because it's one less thing to do, but it hasn't saved me from having to come out here. I still have to shut all these doors and stuff because it's been really hot during the day. I want these guys not to die, so yeah. Anyways, hopefully I'll try another training session tomorrow with the chickens. I'm actually tempted to give the tomatoes a shot and see if that works. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you in the next video.